Misconceptions or wrong views about Kamma. The first wrong view or misunderstanding. All the feelings one experiences, whether pleasant, painful, or neutral, are results of past Kamma. Anyone who holds such a belief is embracing a wrong view. Do you agree with this statement? Let me repeat it. All the feelings one experiences, pleasant, painful, or neutral, are the result of past Kamma. Whoever believes so is holding a wrong view. To understand this statement correctly, one must understand what feeling means in the context of the Abhidhamma. One must also understand how feelings are associated with resultant consciousness, and how they arise alongside wholesome, unwholesome, and functional mental states. Kriya sattas, notably, arise in the minds of arahants and Buddhas. For those feelings that arise with resultant consciousness, the statement is accurate, is it not? Indeed, it is. For example, suppose I feel physical pain. That experience of pain is the result of past Kamma, it is a vipaka satta. So, in that sense, it is true. However, while we are performing wholesome or unwholesome actions in the present, our minds are accompanied by wholesome and unwholesome consciousness. Within those present mental states, there also arise pleasant, painful, and neutral feelings, but these feelings are not the results of past Kamma. They are part of the present mental activity we generate. The same applies to the mental states of Buddhas and arahants. They, too, experience bodily pleasure, pain, or neutral feelings, but their feelings are not born from past Kamma. Rather, they are part of functional processes that do not generate or result from Kamma. Therefore, if one claims that all types of feelings, pleasant, painful, or neutral, are solely the result of past Kamma, such a view is considered miccha ditthi, or wrong view. The second wrong view or misunderstanding. The pleasant, painful, and neutral feelings that we experience are created by a divine creator or God. This means that the feelings a person experiences, whether happiness, suffering, or neutral sensations, are thought to be caused by a supreme being. That God is the one who bestows joy or inflicts suffering upon individuals. If you hold such a view, it is also considered a wrong view in relation to Kamma. Indeed, the idea that God creates pleasure and pain is a serious misunderstanding. According to the teachings of the Buddha, all experiences arise dependent on causes and conditions, particularly our own actions, not from the will of an external creator. The third wrong view or misunderstanding. All the feelings, pleasant, painful, or neutral, that a person experiences arise without any cause or condition. In reality, no feeling arises without a cause and condition. Every feeling is dependent upon certain causes and conditions. Without these, feelings cannot come into being. To say, this person's happiness or suffering has no cause or condition at all, is a mistaken view. Likewise, to say that pleasure and pain are created by God or a supreme being, is also a wrong view. Everything arises due to specific conditions, not because of a divine creation. Saying, feelings arise without any cause or condition, is equally erroneous. Because all phenomena arise due to certain conditions, they do not appear spontaneously or independently. The second wrong view, that feelings are created by a creator or God, and the third wrong view, that feelings arise without any cause or condition, are relatively easy to understand and refute. However, the first wrong view, that all feelings experienced are merely the result of past Kamma, requires a more subtle understanding, particularly through the lens of Abhidhamma. There is one particularly important but difficult passage. I do not teach that the Kamma one has done can be destroyed without bearing fruit in this life, or in the next life, or in a future life. I think this isn't too difficult to grasp. It simply means, Kamma will not be destroyed until it has yielded its result. In other words, when Kamma has not yet ripened, it still exists, and only after producing its result does it cease. That part seems understandable. However, The next sentence is much harder to understand. I do not teach that one can terminate created karma without receiving its result. This means, I do not teach that one can end suffering without first experiencing the results of past karma. This raises a troubling question. Before one can end suffering, must one first endure all the results of previous karma? Or, if one wants to end suffering, must all past karma be fully exhausted? Is that really the case? What does this statement truly mean? To be honest, I don't yet know. I'd like you to reflect on it. But don't reflect while watching this video, think about it afterwards. And in future videos, I'll share my interpretation. When I first read that sentence, I didn't understand it, so I turned to the commentary. But the commentary was silent. Then I checked the sub-commentary. But that too said nothing. Both the commentary and sub-commentary left me feeling quite troubled. And now, by raising this question, perhaps I am troubling you as well. Please reflect on it deeply, and we'll meet again in the next session.